Hi everybody, this is Ed Duclos. This video will cover how to record a Google Meet. So what you're going to do is you're going to come in here and you're going to go to your Google Classroom, open up your class, and go to your Google Meet link. Now, when everything's all set up and everything along those lines, one thing that you can think about doing here is actually going to settings beforehand. And one thing on the video is that we can try to go ahead and send the resolution a little bit differently. So you can work with a high def. Some people are experimenting with that. You could do that and then also see if the high def will make a difference there as well. Okay, so the camera, please understand, mine is a webcam that is off of my desktop. It's not live. So anyway, we got that all set up and then we join now. Okay, now at this point, what you're going to be able to do is start your Google Meet. Okay, so everybody's in. Again, this is a webcam that's facing nothing. So your webcam's live. And let's say I want to go ahead and I want to record the welcome part to the expectations for this class to the assignment that they'll be doing, the little mini lecture that I'll be doing. That's the part that I'm going to be recording, because then for much of the class, what they're going to be doing is individual work. I'll be doing occasional check-ins. So that's going to be basically 25 minutes of not a lot going on the screen. So then what I could do is I come in here and I go to record meeting. Now, the first thing that you'll get is asking for consent. This may be something that we put into our tech expectations in our course expectations. You could just go ahead and tell your students, hey, remember, I'm recording, and then you just accept. You'll get a little thing down here that says recording will start soon, and then that little sound when it's up and running. Now, I can go ahead and run my class like I want to. If this were your webcam and you could see me right now, that would be one thing. If I go over here and I present now, and I present my entire screen, and I go over to a slide deck or something like that, Google Meet will pick it up. You could, even if I don't have a document camera connected to it, but if you clicked here and you had your document camera live right now, you could click on switch screens and then, switch cameras. And then what you would be able to do is have your document camera recorded as well. So basically, anything that you are showing your class, you're going to Google Meet will go ahead and capture it. All right, it's keeping the people at home in mind. So when you're all set to go and you are done at this point, there's another thing that's of concern, which I think is a really good concern. I don't have anybody else populated, but if I did, they would all be down here and they would all have their mics muted. Okay, so if they didn't have their mic muted, I would be able to click on it. Actually, I can't do it here, but I would be able to click on the person, and I would be able to click on their microphone and mute theirs. Now, the reason there is I don't want people popping up on the screen as I'm doing my Google Meet. I'm going to instruct my classes to go ahead and make sure that you put everything in the chat. I think that's everything that I've heard for anticipation. I'm sure there's more. But at this point, I'm done. I've had my 15 minutes of meet and greet. I've had the instruction and everything along those lines, and now they're working for the next 20 minutes on an assignment. I could, at this point, then come down to the three dots and then just stop the recording. It's asking just to make sure, and it's also telling me to note that it's going to be dropped into Google Drive, and I stop the recording. Save to Google Drive, just another reminder. And at this point, I could keep the Google Meet up, which I'm going to do while they're working for their 25 minutes on the assignment. And then, so I can check back in if anybody's had any questions. And then like the last 10 minutes of class, I'm going to be getting out the homework assignment. I may do a Google Meet there, record the Google Meet there. I haven't decided all that yet. I want to see how it works. Okay, so it's good to go. Now, where did everything go? Well, let me pause for a moment, and it's going to take a little bit of time to go ahead and load up into Google Drive, but I'll show you that in just a minute. Okay, so now I'm in my drive right here, my Google Drive. And what I did is I clicked down on recent, okay, because I didn't see it at first. And I clicked down on recent, and you'll see it right here. Now, if I click on it right away, you can see that it's up and running right there. Now, if you get to that point and you click on it and you see a recording that says it's still processing, the longer it is, the longer it's going to take to process. Okay, so basically you just wait till all that goes away and you're good to go. Now, what I can do at this point is I can go back into my Google Classroom, and then I can go to classwork and I can post this as material, because I don't want them to respond to it or do anything with it. Okay, so then I can just put in test video, or actually, what would I normally do? So let's say I've got September 8th, yearbook, September 8th. All right, oops. Okay, now that's good to go. That's the title. And then what I could do at this point, I could add Google Drive, and then it'll have the most recent first. And I click on that, and then I insert it, and it drops it in. So the video is sitting there. Now, what I would do is I would come over here and I would create a topic. So those are going to be class videos or daily videos or something. Actually, daily videos would probably be better. And so that when they come into daily videos, then I can go ahead and I can post that. Now, it's being posted as material. Watch what happens. So when I post this, I could also share it amongst classes there, daily videos, and then it's just going to populate there. Now let's say, hey, my intro section is what I really want to have come first. So then I could just drop this down underneath, and the intro sections is our day-to-day stuff, and then daily videos, they could come down underneath. So that's how then I'm going to post it so anybody in my class can come in and take a look at it. I hope this has been helpful. Please let me know what you have for questions. Have yourself a fantastic day.